Yeah, good day, everyone. My name is Odufeso Tajudeen. You are welcome to Odufeso online class. I'm your economics teacher. Today, we shall be talking about industrialization. Industrialization. Subtopic: location and localization of industry. At the end of class, student, you should be able to define industrialization. Define location of industry. You should be able to define localization of industry too. Then state any five factors of location of industry and so on and so forth. As you can see it on the screen. And that is what we will tend to achieve. Please take your notes. You can jot down as we continue explanation. Now, what is industrialization? What do you mean by industrialization? Industrialization is the process of transforming raw materials into finishing goods for the purpose of mankind. We can also explain industrialization as the process of transforming the economy of a nation or region from a focus on agriculture to a reliance on manufacturing. And that is what we mean by industrialization. And we have different categories of industrialization. We can call it types. We can also call it examples of industrialization, where we have manufacturing industry. We also have mining industry. We also have transportation industry, processing industry, and so on and so forth. These are the samples of industrialization. Now let's move to this another subheading, which is location of industry. What is location of industry? Location of industry may be simply defined as the setting or establishment of a firm or industry in a particular place. And it's very simple. From the word location, setting down, industry in a particular place or establishing industry in a particular place is called location of industry. We can also explain industry. An industry may be established either by individuals or government, either for economic purpose or for political reasons. That is what we mean by location of industry. And it can only be done by individual or government. Now, this is a typical example of what we are talking about. As you can see on your screen, location of industry. This industry is setting down in a particular place, established, funded in a particular place for the purpose of production, for the purpose of transforming raw material into finishing goods. This is another typical example under factors influencing the location of industry. As you can see, mere looking at the chart, you will discover that we have raw materials. For you for you to establish an industry in a particular place, you must think about transportation. You must think about land. You must think about power, I mean electricity. You must think about raw materials because the industry must near to the raw material. You must think about labor, that those people that are working in the industry. You think about capital, you think about market, and so on and so forth. So these are the factors influencing location of industry. Factors you need to consider before you can establish an industry in a particular place. Reasons for government participating in the location of industry in Nigeria: to raise the standard of living, provision of standard goods for people so that they can make use of that, equitable spread of development so that development and growth can take place in that particular place, provision of employment opportunity so people around the location can actually get employment. Then for political consideration, to check rural urban migration. What do you understand by rural urban migration? Oh, beautiful. The movement of people from the village to city. That is rural urban migration for economic development and so on and so forth. Now, what is the localization of industry? Localization of industries refers to the concentration of firms or industries producing similar products in a particular area, in an area. In other words, it is the establishment of many related industries or firms which produce similar goods in a particular location. Many cement manufacturing can be located in a particular place for the purpose of people and so on and so forth. Then, as you can see the examples, the chart is actually showing the localization of industry, setting the industry in a particular place for the purpose of people. Then, factors that favor localization of industry: access to raw material. That is what is very important. Availability of market facilities, joint research and training centers, government policy, availability of labor, presence of technical economies, availabilities of infrastructure such as road, electricity, hospitals, schools, and so on and so forth. These are the factors that favor localization of industry. As you can see in the chart, this chart is already talking about factors that favor localization of industry. As individual, as government, you must think about transportation, you must think about government, you must think about power, you must think about raw materials, before you can now, begin to establish an industry or a firm in a particular place. Now, let's look at the advantages of localization of industry. It encourages development, of course. It encourages development, it brings about employment, it creates, of competition, emergency of organized market, emergence of a pool of skilled labor. These are people that have been trained so that they can get job. Then attraction of more people in a particular place. Look at what is happening in Remonot. Before the arrival of Gateway ICT Polytechnic, there is a fewer, people that are living in the town. The cost of goods is no very less, but now everything has cost. So the establishment of polytechnic in Remo North local government has actually bring about more people to the town, more people to the city. Cost of employment take place, and provision of goods and services is also increased. That's exactly what we are talking about. Students, I hope you understand the topic. I hope you understand. Okay, can you, define industrialization? What is location of industry? State any five factors of location of industry. As you can see the evaluation, can you answer all these questions? Oh, beautiful. Now you can now take this assignment and do it at the back of your note, or you do it on WhatsApp and send it to me on my WhatsApp. And take this assignment, and you must take your study very serious. Thank you, and God bless you.